Healthy Perspective podcast. This is something that new that we're trying. Um, Today, um, well, let's start with the introductions first. Uh, my name is Dragon, and to my left is Talidris.
Deleters 22.
Yeah. I'm sure you guys are very familiar with that name. Uh, Today, we are talking about toxic versus healthy friendships, just different experiences that we had, and just kind of different stories that we can tell. And then when y'all come in too, y'all can also tell us about your experiences that you've had. So yeah. Also, I'm pretty sure we only have 30 minutes.
Oh, just 30 minutes to do it?
I think so.
Okay.
I think so. So we're gonna, yeah. So So tell me about you. Like, what, how, between toxic and healthy friendships, like, what are some stories that stand out to you?
Well, I have two. I actually have one for each. Like, there was a relationship I was in that I'd say was toxic, but then, and the side of healthy, I'd say, like, as in healthy, I'd say, like, you guys in the band, they're, that's example of a healthy relationship, or healthy friendship, really.
Yeah. So yeah, the band has been like probably one of the best friendships that I've had personally. Because being in a being in a band is just such a wonderful experience, especially when you get along with the people that who are in the band. And I was with Talidris in the band, and it's just we have other friends, Mr. J and Miss S, who we had, and it was just such a positive experience because when we would have a hard day at work, or or work, I should say school, hard day at school, we could come to practice and just kind of just let ourselves go and let ourselves be in the moment and just write music. And it was it was such a good time uh, to be in. Right now we don't have the band anymore, but we years later we still have the same friendships
Yeah.
because we grew together. We you know it was fantastic. It was really awesome. Do you want to add anything to your story?
For the band part?
Just anything, yeah.
Well, yeah, like that. Like, I'd say, like, it's more than just being in a, like, it kind of turned to, like, where it's more than just a band, you know? Like, it's, like, four friends who are just hanging out and having a good time and playing music
Right,
with the same interests, too.
right. I'll kind of talk about my toxic friendship part. So when I was, not the high school I graduated from, but the high school before that I was in there. I I I had people who I who called me their friends, but it they weren't actually my friends. It was just like they were pretending to be my friends, and it just hold on, we're doing a video.
The
Quick,
sound is good
yeah,
outside.
quick voice test
It
here.
sounds good.
Yeah, like they would they would just pretend to be my friends, and they would like make fun of me about everything, and anything and everything, and it just got it just got exhausting, and I just it just didn't feel good, to have your closest friend at that time be treat you like that. But the nice thing is that I was able to kind of um, come to a new environment, a new school, and as a result, I was able to grow from it, and it ended up being really, really nice. So, anything else that you want to add?
Well, yeah, like, once you moved to that new school, like, you did, like, start something new, and you did, like, meet, like, new friends, like, even, like, me and, like, the rest of the band, and Mr. Flango Beast, too.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Flango Beast is one of our more older friends like from high school, and like that's the reason why he's such a big part of my community is because like he's such a good person.
Yeah.
He is he's one of those people to us is the epitome of healthy friend.
Yeah. He's a good example of that.
He's a really good example of that. And then we've got Mr. Miss S who was in our band, and she is just amazing. She has helped me through a lot, and like
Yeah.
it's so nice to have friends that care about you that much to want to see the best for you. It's so good.
Yeah.
All right, you got any other stories that you want to add?
Uh, well, I can start with my like story for like toxic relationship.
Okay.
So yeah, like was about 2 years ago. I did meet someone online. We did have like similar interests, and then like things were going good, but then like over time, she started to really like turn into someone else and just act kind of like toxic, like that you were there for. Like some days she would just really like kind of like ridicule me over things and like just call me names over like a certain topic too,
Right.
and like always accuse me of doing things too, and still like act like my friend at the same time too.
Right. And
And like,
it's almost like it almost to me still to this day feels like being two-faced.
yeah, like two face is a way to like really good way to put it, cause like on one side you'll be like a good person, and the other side like on one opposite day like you'll be bad, you know.
Right.
So
And that is definitely not a
yeah,
healthy friendship. That because being constantly like having to check and guess
yeah,
what you're doing, and that is this are we muted? No, we're not muted. Okay,
okay,
we're
good.
fine. It's just I'm sure it gets annoying,
Yeah,
and because you're trying to just live your life,
yeah, that's true.
and but but then these people come in
Yeah,
and they're like they tell you how to live your life.
right.
So how how did you find you know what was your way of being like okay this is what I'm gonna do, this is my escape, and
Okay.
you know like this is where I find peace like
Yeah.
during that time uh, what was your way of finding peace?
Well, I have a few actually. Like I'd say like a big one would be like band related stuff.
Okay.
Probably listening to music or even being whether I'm at school or work that takes my mind off of things, or just watching funny content like on the internet.
Right. Okay. Speaking of funny content, what what is the funniest video you've ever seen?
Um, hmm. I'm not too sure. I've seen a lot of videos.
Okay. Okay. That's fair. That's fair. So, huh? I'm trying to think. So, so now you are here,
Yeah.
but when you were over there, actually, we'll come back to this question.
Okay.
Let me ask you this: do you find let's put the mic a little bit up. Do you find that because you're a musician, right? Yeah. So, do you find that a lot of what you have experienced has spilled over into your music, or do you think you write with a free mind and not really thinking about anything else?
Well, yeah, I'd say when I write, it's with a free mind. Like most of like our older pieces, I actually wrote before like that person was around too.
Yeah.
Like sometimes like when I was like I did write sometimes when I was in that like friends with that person, but like didn't really get it in my mind really. Like at least it's not me.
Okay. So, so let's kind of shift gears to like the happy times you've had, the happy friends. So what's like the best moment do you think that you can recall with the good friendships that you've had?
I'd say hmm, I'd say a good example that comes to my head is an easy one. Is either playing either our first show or one of our various shows.
Okay, I would actually elaborate on that myself, but I want you to tell the story because you're doing so well right now. It's so cool. So yeah, tell me more about that. Like how was that a good moment for you?
Well, I'd say it was a good moment because like it's something we've been really working hard for, and it just felt really good to finally just do it, and just felt very rewarding too. We made some good friendships out of it too,
Yeah,
and we got to really like express, like show like what we can do to a bigger audience.
right. So for me personally, I've always wanted to perform.
Yeah,
Uh, like and as I mentioned yesterday, we had that chance, you know,
yeah,
like with Mr. GB, he gave us a chance.
and Mr. DM too.
Mr. DM, yep, yep. So we that show was so wonderful
Yeah,
because like not only were we in a battle of the bands for our first show, which is like something really crazy,
yeah,
but also like we got to um, hang out with really cool bands, make new great friends.
yeah,
A lot of them we never talked to again, but you know, and nonetheless, it was a really good chance to make new friends, make healthy relationships, healthy friendships,
yeah.
and in the long run, it actually ended up helping us. It, that's like our first show was I think that really stands out to
Yeah, it
me
probably is.
because that was amazing.
Yeah.
That was good. That was beautiful. Just like this day today.
Oh
It's
yeah,
so
take a look at that.
yeah, we got like clouds all the way up here. It was so awesome. All right. Um, so so let me tell you the story of the band,
Okay.
cause I think that's right now that's kind of the center point of the conversation.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk a little bit about that. So our band was started in 2015. It was literally me and Mr. J would like I would show up to Mr. J's house and I would like just play music and just
Yeah.
kind of
Me too.
yeah
Like I would just play bass and then Battlefield also.
yeah yeah
Sing
bass and
compilation.
Battlefield, B&B bass and
Yeah.
Battlefield, yeah, that was like the way we did things. But initially it was just us, it was just Mr. J and me, and literally it was I asked Mr. J literally asked me, "Hey, do you want to start a band?" And I took no issue to that. It was right there and then of course we got Teledrius
Yeah.
in the band. He started. Actually, tell me about
How I started.
how you started
Okay.
and what that experience was like.
All right. So I started like well when you told me like that you were going over to Mr. J's like one day. You told me for like a practice and you asked me if I want to join. So I was like yeah, I'll ask Mr. J first. So I just gave him a text and said hey could I hang out with you guys today? And he said yeah.
Yeah.
And then from there I just started coming there and like what I said like what I would do like at first I would play the bass at first like for a couple of songs I would know a little bit about it.
Mhm.
But then like if I'm not playing bass and we're just hanging out, I would just be playing his Xbox.
Yeah. It wasn't, to be honest. I don't think until like I want to say until Mr. S, Mr. S, Miss S joined. I don't think it was really like a
It
serious.
got more serious when she came along. Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. I would definitely say that because like we were just kind of we were just kind of sitting and
Yeah, you're right.
chilling and really playing games and like not really doing much of anything.
Yeah.
But after all that, after Mr. Miss S, I have to keep reminding myself to like be careful. After Miss S came, um, and she picked up the bass,
Yeah.
we kind of got a little more serious. So what do you play now? What's the instrument that you play right now?
I play the keyboard. Like at first, like we didn't have any plans for keyboard, but then like when we started practicing that one song for our first show, like we thought about having a keyboard added. So then we thought I should pick up the keyboard. So I learned keyboard, just learned that first song.
Mm.
Just like that was our main priority for that first show. We wanted to learn that song.
Hi there. Oh, hi, Mama
Alright.
Bear. That's my mom. Glad to have you on board. So it was. I think that's really what brought us together as you know as a band was like and then the conversations we would have during practice is talking about like different um, just just talking about life and just
Yeah.
just talking as friends and it that's where those healthy friendships came from, just from being open and being and communicating. Actually, talk about that a little bit. Talk about like how important communication is in a healthy friendship.
Yeah, so I think communication is important because like you really get to like know more about the person, like if like what they like who they are, like what they could be dealing with, you know.
Mhm.
Because like if we do communicate with each other on things, like we'll be able to help each other out better. Like I can mention Mrs. S. She helped us out with a lot. Like she helped me out with that one person I was talking about before, like the toxic relationship.
Mm.
I would come to her for advice sometimes when like things wouldn't be looking so good, and I'd use her to really good advice too.
I want to say that she's actually helped me
Yeah.
quite a bit. Louder, please. Okay. Um, she's actually helped me quite a bit too because, like, I get anxious about things sometimes, so it's difficult. But Miss S was right there just to help out with all of that stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, she was always there whenever we needed her. Like, we can always send her a message and she'd be able to help us with whatever it was we needed.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, also, hi, deleted user. How are ya? We're just kind of chatting and chilling. Oh, what is that? It's like purple.
Yeah, I can't see.
I can't see. What does that say?
Message deleted.
Message deleted. Oh, okay. It's fine. Oh man. So I would definitely say that um, communication is like a really big part of it, and also just what you have in common with a person,
Yeah, that's true.
the openness and the honesty that that is a big part of that, like, especially honesty. Can you think of any examples that you know that required that particular element of a good um, friendship?
So, like if it, like honesty in the friendships.
Yeah. Also, hold on. Was I deleted? Yes, your comment was deleted. I don't know why.
Yeah, I'm not sure how.
I don't know why it was deleted.
Was it the Nightbot that did that?
I don't know,
Yeah, I don't know.
but yeah, I don't know why your comment was deleted. Anyway, all right. So go ahead.
Alright, so yeah, like I'd say honesty is important because like if, like as a band, like if we were need to be honest about something, like maybe like we needed help with something, or like for example, like if we needed to practice more, like we would practice more on something, or if we weren't feeling good, like anything like that, we would let each other know.
Yeah, that's definitely true. Also, working out like different um, aspects of um, you know just different like if we had a problem, we would talk it out and we were honest with each
Yeah.
other, and we wouldn't we wouldn't like we wouldn't like excessively fight about it. We would
Right.
just be like, hey, you know what? Let's sit down. Let's talk about it, and let's just figure out what we need to do. Just figure it out. Like normal human
Yeah.
beings. You know, that's how it is. That's how it should be.
Yeah, I just remember like a couple times we did have band meetings about that kind of topic too. You know, like what things we could do to like just talking about each other more, and just like what we could do to like make better things. You know,
Yeah.
I remember we had like past like band meetings.
Yep. It's because that's important. We're a unit,
Yeah.
and when you're in a band, you have to communicate. You have to be honest, because if you're not, then you start like your healthy friendship turns into a toxic friendship, and it can turn so easily.
Yeah, that's true. Like it would be better to keep the positive people in your life and try to tune the negative ones out.
That's true. So, actually, let's kind of transition into that. How do you think somebody can do that? Like, what do you think somebody needs to do to to just to tune out the hate? Because I know it's not easy.
Yeah.
It's not easy for people to do that.
Right.
So, what do you think? What is your perspective that we can do that with?
Well, I'd say like if it's a toxic like friendship or relationship, like what you would want to do is like maybe like if you want to end it, like maybe what you can do is just I'd say maybe like come up like go to the person, just tell them like really like how you feel, like that you don't like how it's not working out.
But what if somebody can't do that?
Yeah, that's true too. So
Because not everybody has the courage to
yeah,
do
that's
that.
true. They wouldn't have the courage really to do that. Like sometimes, like I don't know. What do you think?
I don't honestly know. That's not something I can really speak on because I haven't had the experience. So I couldn't tell you, to be perfectly honest with
Yeah.
you. Okay. So, what else? I'm trying to think of.
Well, I got one thing like
Yeah.
like you mentioned, like I mentioned before, I'd say like one thing I do like to like really block out like the hate and like toxic people is like if I'm ever on Twitter and I just see like people just talking about like some like bad person, like some person's like saying a lot of bad stuff. What I do is I just end up blocking them, even if I don't even follow them. I just block them just so I don't have to see it, you know.
It's that's like the best thing
So
to
yeah,
do.
that's a good answer. Like what you can do if you see hate, you just try to block it out.
Yeah, but again, that's also not that easy. Like you just.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's not that easy, but yeah.
What are your thoughts on like cyberbullying and just bullying in general with like among friends, as I've had to experience in the past? Like, what's your take on that?
Well, yeah, I don't think it's right that people would do that, but like like if I can like for the cyberbullying part, like I'd say if people are like just commenting on your stuff like a bunch of like rude things and just like irrelevant comments, just like talk to people out and like report them too.
Huh? Interesting. Good take. Good take.
I mean, one time on one of my posts, I had like random bad comments from like random people, and I just blocked those people.
I mean, that's what you can really do, right? I mean, I mean, even here, like if I get a hate comment, you've got moderators.
Yeah, that's true. Like that thing like on that one group you were on.
Yeah, yeah. So like there's like literally people that can help you with
Yeah,
that.
tell people too. Like if they are friends, if you do have friends online, tell them too.
Yeah, cause if again coming back to like healthy friendships,
Yeah.
if you have like problems with like a really toxic friend, more often than not, if you have a healthy friendship, that friend is gonna come in and help you.
Yeah, like if either of us were having a problem, like we'd come to each other, like or something.
That is true. Like
Yeah.
like for everything, we come to each other for everything. Like
Yeah.
we talk about a lot together, and we just we just share everything together, and it's great. How long have we? How long are we running right now? Can you check?
Yeah.
How long? What's our uptime right now? Because I'm trying to figure out how long we've been running. Because does it say?
No, I don't see. Maybe I'll have to.
Do you have a mod view that you can look at?
Let's see.
Uh.
Maybe not mobily. I don't.
Oh well.
Yeah. Let's see. Well, we started at 5, and it's like almost 30 now.
Is it 5:30?
It's 5:26, so if it is 30 minutes and we do have a couple minutes left.
We can probably no wrap it up. This with like final stories. Okay. Final thoughts on toxic versus healthy friendships.
All right. I'd say try to make sure that you have a lot of positive people in your life. And like if you do have any toxic negative people, just try to find a way to like write them out and get them out of your lives like as soon as possible, because like if you keep them there for too long, like things could be bad.
Yeah.
And try to like build more healthy friendships and try to like hold on to them too.
I'd say the biggest part about healthy versus toxic friendship is first of all communicating. Then you gotta be honest, and you just gotta be real, man. Like you gotta find people who have stuff in common with you, and you just gotta be just be honest with yourself and with other people, and basically treat people the way you want to be treated. Like this is more for the people who like you know not necessarily struggling with toxic friends, but more more so than it's more for the people who are actually toxic friends.
Yeah.
So it's like if you want people to be nice to you, you gotta be nice
Yeah.
to them. It kind of it's basically a case of you reap what you sow.
Right.
So yeah. So anyway, this was a fun, quick, short little thing. Hope you guys enjoyed. And yeah, we will see you guys. Today's Sunday, right?
Yeah, it's Sunday.
I'll see you tomorrow on stream at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What should we play?
Um, I'd say maybe you can continue. I'd say either with Horizon, Uncharted, or Ghost again.
And I'm doing great with Uncharted
Yeah,
right now.
Uncharted's going really good.
Uncharted was amazing yesterday. So
Yeah, the game is picking up now.
yeah, so I'm gonna stick with that for a little bit. Maybe I might play Ghost of Tsushima. Honestly, to be honest, maybe do a few missions off stream, and then we'll go from there. But until then, we will talk to you tomorrow.
Alright. Yeah, see you guys next time. I'll
Alright.
probably stream one of the days this week too. Might play Uncharted as well.
Yours is Thursday and Friday, right? That's your schedule.
Um, yeah, like Thursday and Fridays are like the days I have off, so I'm probably gonna stream one of the days.
What's your time generally? Streaming
My
time.
I'd say like maybe 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. I'll do.
All right, cool. Well, this was fun, and we will see y'all next time. Have a safe and lovely day, and we'll see you tomorrow.